Guys, welcome back to Mike's RC Corner. Thanks for tuning into this episode. We gotta show you something. There's an RC that normally sits right there. It's gone. You guys won't believe it. Yes, sir, it's ready. After a long time planning and a long time coming, the belly dragger is ready to go. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what I've done with this thing. And if you've never been following the series on this, and it's been a long time running series, is that this whole kit you can buy from, I believe, Hot RC, and it's quite expensive. And I found the chassis frame, which is carbon fiber with all these things, on AliExpress real cheap. I took their schematics and measured out what they say for the links underneath, and so this thing is not complete yet. We need links from, or I still have to do the back links to put the metal axle on the back. I'll touch on that in a second, but anyways, I put the links on to stretch this thing out, and I got those from Injora, and I got the metal links for the back, as I was saying. I found these shocks on AliExpress, and so as I started putting this thing together, I needed a new servo because the original servo from the deadbolt has a short servo wire. I tried to do an extension thing, but it didn't quite work out so good. And the new axle in the front, because I picked up a deadbolt and the front axle was snapped, so I bought metal axles to put on here, and the stock axle from here I put on the deadbolt. And then the stock servo wasn't strong enough to turn this steering rack, so I upgraded to the Emax, which means I need to get a new servo mount, so I got the brass servo mount. I'm not too impressed though with the new metal front axle, because I have the inserts on the back, the brass inserts, and they don't fit. They rub up against the C carriers in there, so might have to Dremel it, or we'll have to see. And also I might have to put, I'm probably going to put axle extensions to widen it out. I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to show it to you guys as is. It is running, and I'm pretty pleased with how it runs. We'll demonstrate that real quick, but there's still some improvements to do with it. And so I got brass wheel hexes on the front, we got this new metal axle here, we got the new servo with the brass servo mount, new shocks, the lengthened out links to stretch this out. So what ended up happening is this top plate here is just hitting the servo. I want to take it and Dremel that out to give it clearance, and then I can really slam this thing down and get it lower. But as for now, I gotta have clearance there. It's not as low as I wanted. I still have to do a little bit of planning, but the battery tucks in underneath here. I don't really want it touching too much, but we'll have to see. But for now, it's up together, it's running, and I think I'll just finish it off one more time, once and for all, have it the way I want it, and then I'll do a final video on this thing. So, but I want to show you guys how it works, and I'm really pleased with how it works so far. So let's demonstrate. Don't mind me, it's super squishy out here. It's like mud soup. It's gotten a lot of rain the last few days. But anyways, here we go. Hope you guys can see this. It's a nice warm sunny day. It's probably in the low 50s. And this thing just goes really well. You can actually almost do a speed circuit on here with how fast this thing can handle the crawler course. It's just off to the races with this thing. It's super easy to drive. And if I widen it out a bit, which I'm not sure if I want to do that yet, I have bought 6mm axle extenders. I think it'll work out well, and it needs new tires. The rims are really good. The tires I bought with it at the time I don't know what I was thinking. These are not very good climbing tires at all. Now, the one thing that a lot of the minis do is they struggle going up on this part, and it just breezes through on this one. As long as you take the correct path, you see like that, and that's where the belly dragger really shines, is on things like that. We'll take it down here. Really goes nice, and we'll loop it around here. Here she comes. And we'll take it up this side here. Now it's still running the brushed stock motor and ESC. Oh, come on now. Wheels are a little wet. But we should be good here. Yeah, and it will climb this up. Perfect. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It has really become a really good crawler, and it is probably a lot better than the stock deadbolt ever would be. I got a lot of options now in the minis, and I can see myself driving this one a lot. And not only that, it's a super easy one for my kids to drive, which is cool. And we got a lot of options between that, and if a friend comes over or whatever, we got some easy RCs for them to drive. So belly dragger project, not complete yet, but we're getting there. And saved a lot of money versus buying the kit from Hot RC. Of course, there'll be links in the notes where I got everything and what I all bought. You can always do things a little different your way, buy different axles, different wheels, different everything else. But it's a lot of fun, and it's super easy to drive, and it was a fun project to do. It's a long time coming, and I just sat down one night and just said, I'm gonna do this. Mind you, there's a lot of little screws and takes a little longer than you think it would. But anyways, there it is, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Follow the playlist. There'll be more videos coming on this thing. Hope everyone's doing well. Peace, take care, and we'll see you soon on the next one. All right.